So in this video, let's go ahead and find the value of k. So I'm going to do short to hypotenuse is my comparison. Short to hypotenuse, because I have the hypotenuse of the long one, I have the short side of the big one. So the short to hypotenuse would be k over 12. That's the hypotenuse of the big triangle. And now I'm going to use this smaller triangle in here because I have the and I'll go ahead and say short to hypotenuse. That'd be 2 over k. Short to hypotenuse. Cross multiply and I get k squared is equal to 24. Square root of both sides gives me k is equal to, that's 4 times 6, which would be 2 radical 6. Short to hypotenuse is all I did, and now I've solved for k. Now we could obviously punch that in our calculator, but in this generic problem, theoretical problem, we'll just leave it as a radical answer. Looking at this next problem, it says you are standing by a tree as shown in the diagram. A 25-foot ladder is leaning against the tree. That's right here. It's 25 feet long. And what is the length of the piece of rope that goes from the base of the tree and is perpendicular to the ladder? That would be this piece of rope right here. Oh, perpendicular at a right angle. So we can use our similar triangles. We've got 3 similar triangles. I've got the hypotenuse of the big triangle and I've got the hypotenuse of the small triangle. And this is the side I'm looking for here, huh? I'm going to call that L, the length of the rope. So we can do hypotenuse over short and hypotenuse over short. So my instinct is to do hypotenuse over short for both of them. But if I look at the big one, I have the hypotenuse and I have the short side. But if I look at the small one, I have the hypotenuse, which is 5. Whoops, that's not the hypotenuse. The hypotenuse goes over here, doesn't it? But I don't have the short side. I'm looking for the long side. So I need to go ahead and change this, and I'm going to go ahead and do hypotenuse over long. So in the small one, I have 5 over L. This is the small triangle. In the big triangle, I need to do hypotenuse over leg, and my hypotenuse is 25, and the long leg I don't have. So I'm going to have to go ahead and go to the side and use the Pythagorean theorem. So here we go, off to the side, a squared plus b squared equals c squared. And that gives me c is 25 squared, and 5 squared plus b squared. I'm finding that long side. That gives me 25 plus b squared, and so 25 squared is 625. Subtract 25 off each side, gives me b squared equals 600. Square root. I'm going to leave that as the square root of 600 for now. And we can simplify it. So that's our long side. So I can go, and we had 25 for the hypotenuse, 5 for the short, and the square root of 600. So square root of 600 here for the long side of the big triangle. Now I cross multiply and I get 25L is equal to 5 times the square root of 600. Divide both sides by 25. And I get L is equal to, that cancels, square root of 600 divided by 5. And we'll punch that in the calculator. And we punch that in the calculator and we get approximately 4.9. And this is done in feet. So that rope is going to be approximately 4.9 feet. And I think for question number 1, tell us your favorite color.